that Pakal? I think we're fighting with Pakal right now. Yeah, we're fighting with Pakal. Oh, more of them. Fuck. Shit. It's becoming even more and more of an issue. Unlike other NPCs we've had in the past, these ones are not invincible. The worst part is right now we're only seeing the destruction within one area. We can't even see the other three tribes. Number of casualties by the looks of things. This is good. We can evacuate shortly. I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Pretty dire, I bet. Extremely dire. So things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my mind. Are we in Natlan doomed to this fate? I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black, but I always thought that was just an exaggeration. Malvika has witnessed this all before, so she would know better than anyone the terror and despair an abyss invasion would bring. Despite that, she's still facing it head-on. We'd had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of the day. Maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our dreams. But as long as there's a sliver of hope, I'm not going to give up. Let's go, we should catch up with the group. Tried to save as many people as we could. We made it here unscathed. Kenichi came by just now with some really bad news. Those indestructible abyss things have been dropped by all of the tribal territories. So it wasn't just the children of Echoes. Even the collective planet was affected, and they're the furthest away. But the worst affected regions was the Flower Feather clan. He said it's in complete disaster over there. And that Chaska tribe? She said she was going to take Koichi home and the rest for a while. She didn't even stop to catch the boat before leaving the stadium. He said he was going to try and assemble a team to go and support them, but... Right now? But how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There's no spare manpower. At this rate, it won't be long before even the stadium is indefensible. With everyone congregating the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there too. Then, there'll be a battle on a scale much larger than anything we've seen so far. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment. It means I can actually join in the fighting. Crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power we just can't match. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair, but still, the fact is, our lives are often more fragile than our spirits. We have to go to the Flower for the clan. No seeds in our plan. Every life we save is worth it. Using your limit, surely. There's time to push ourselves to limit. The time's now. We haven't had the chance to properly turn our limits in a very long while.
빨리 이쪽이야. 얌전히 있으라고. 우리 집에 놀러와.
You alright? God, Koichi.
야, 왜 이래? 온몸에 심연의 힘이 가득해. 제발, 제발. 어때, 추이추? 있잖아.
Did you think Mom and Dad were crazy for adopting you?
내가 더
I was a younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I thought I could set you free from the abyssal energy you struggled with.
내가
I guess I was pretty full of myself, huh? Thinking I could fix you when, well, we were always the same.
추이추.
This thought's right in her mind. We'll be at the stadium in no time, okay? I'll carry you there. The abyssal contamination is gone now, just rest and you'll get better.
언니가
I just didn't want anything to happen to you or anyone else because of you. I worried about you so much, but now I realize I really never understood what it's like for you.
언니가
The fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle, but also left you in a constant state of agitation. The fact that we became family was another miracle, but with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated you even further.
아니, 전혀 아니야. 그럴 리가 없잖아.
Nothing could be further from the truth. Do you hear me?
너도
All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that, and I feel terrible because I really did want to get along as a family.
조금만 더 시간을 줘.
It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work. I'm sorry, Koichi. I never meant to make you feel this way.
사과하지.
No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No one did. It's somebody's fault that things didn't get out great.
이제는
I get it now, so no nagging from me this time. You keep forging ahead, sis. Never said I'd never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest Kokosora in the sky. Show the world who the bravest flower feather warrior is. Because that's who you are, and that's a sister I'm proud of.
추이추.
She fucking died. No, are you kidding me?
어떻게 된 거지?
Let's give her some space while she cools down.
방금 심연의 힘 같은 게
So just now, it looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then a split second later it disappeared. Shiasuke managed to rein it in.
주기적으로 감정을
Shiasuke
발산하지
needs to let
않으면
off steam now and then, or
저를
she'll end up losing herself. But this time, she wrestled like a troll, just like Koichi always hoped. If only we were faster, dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you. We could have gotten here earlier. Then you could have treated her before.
이건
Chaska is the sixth.
삶은 불공평하다.
How unfair life can be.
그녀는 어려서부터 숫자
She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one.
더 나은 선택을
Maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain.
그러나
But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind.
의문을 품어
If she could rise above the layers of pain and ascend over the dark clouds of her mind, what then would she find?
그것은
Maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe the dark empty void. There's only one way to find out. She needs to spread her wings and soar to new heights. That is the true meaning of life. You're from 500 years ago. My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally transcend.
추이추를 안전한 곳으로 데려다주자. 추이추를 잠시 부탁할게. 난 더 중요한 할 일이 있어.
응, 추이추의 모든 헌신에 찬사를.
그녀의 모든 헌신에 미안해. 괜찮아요. 이런
Far from the
고통을
only one
겪고
who's
있는
going
건
through this right now.
추이추는 영웅이 되고
I want her to be a
싶어.
hero into my heart. She always will be.
추이추의 기대와 희생을
If we want to
저버리지
honor her,
않기
what she stood
위해서라도
for, not to mention sacrifice, Archon, we need to hurry.
그래. 이 전쟁을
Time for this
끝내려가자.
war to end.
당신들이군요. 저희는 좋은 싸움을 치렀고 계속 싸우실 건가요? 시면과 싸우는 건 영광스러운 일이지만
다들
Everyone,
준비됐나?
are you ready?
우리는 잔혹한
A bitter
전쟁
war lies
가운데 서
ahead.
있다.
Our victory begins in each of our minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me.
더는 누구도
May
희생되지
no further
않도록
lives be lost, and no one else made to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
피가 다하기 전에
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone could ignite a flame.
그리하면
Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amidst everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal. Stone engraved in echoing speaks. Converge, disperse, and ashes be reborn. For flames born anew and the blazing dawn.
용사가 화산에 올라
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun.
하염은 왕관이
Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars.
나의 첫걸음을
Now
인도하며
guide me in my first step.
전지자가 자신의
Having
죽음을
foretold his own
예견하여
death, the omniscient man holds a feast and celebration.
고기와 술잔을
Let us
들고
raise our cups in honor of this heroism and send him off with his final tribute.
그의 소원이
For at
이루어졌으니
last his wish is now fulfilled.
불씨였던 어제도
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
행한 모든 것은
We will answer to the fire for all our deeds.
나
Life's suffering shall be my epitaph.
내게 그러한
To remember the
고통이
pain I endured and finally
있었으니
transcended.
끝내 초월했음을 기념하리라. 시공을 초월한
Heroes of the ages, our moment has finally come.
기회가 왔노라.
우리는 하나로 단결하여
회고의 불에 세례를 받고
축복이란 이름을 진 채 힘의 진리를 깨달으며
헌신의 운명을 받아들이고 초월의 불꽃을 맞이하리라.
나타를 위하여! 여호와신 하보림의 이름으로 밤 사냥꾼 전쟁을 선포한다. 전쟁이 끝날 때까지 환원 씨가 모든 생명을 보호할 것이다.
All life. We'll guard all life until the war is over. So now the Order of Resurrection works on everyone.
이렇게 강력한 힘이었다니.
Outright scary level of power.
그러니까 이젠
From now on, all
전사들이
warriors
이곳에서
will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
그래. 더
That's
이상
right,
희생자는
no more
없을 거야.
casualties.
그럼 이제 적을
It's time to wipe the enemy
시켜버리는
off the face of the earth
잃어버린 땅도
and to reclaim our lost territory.
나타의 헌신한
This is for all those who gave their lives for Nowlan.
가자, 다들.
Let's go.
우리도 같이 가.
페이몬 여행자. 전에는 와줘서 고마웠어. 아니었으면 내가 정말 밖에서 폭주해버렸으면 지금 같은 반격의 기회도 없었을 거야.
그런 말 마. 난 오히려 네가
괜찮아지긴 무리야. 그래도 지금은 일단 내가 겪는 모순과 고난은 전부 시련일 뿐. 그 시련은 그럼 난 추이추가 가장 자랑스러워하는 모습이 될 수.
가자. 그 시커먼 녀석을 무찌르러. 인간이 만만하지 않다는 걸 보여주자.
시면 마물의 수가 많지만 이쪽도 전력은 충분해. 밤의 신의 나라의 힘으로 정보를 전해서 인력을 즉시 조정할 수도 있고. 그러니까 서두를 거 없이 침착하게 싸워.
나타를 위하여.
Switch characters.
저게 뭐야? 마비카가 공중에서 지원하는 거야? 지금의 마비카는 말이 안 될 정도로 강하네.
Stop targeting that.
밤의 신에게 보답을. 목표가 걸렸어.
내 힘을 사용하면 심연 종양석을 파괴할 수 있어.
좋아, 딱 맞는 지원이네.
Next location. Up.
다들 엄청 큰 불똥이 떨어지는 거 봤어? 바로 내 머리 위로 떨어졌어.
미안 말라니, 위치를 조정할게.
아니에요, 브레시님. 하나도 안 뜨거웠는걸요. 엄청 멋지고요.
그래도 시력이 안 좋아.
미천의 세면이야. 이 쿠글라주님 앞에 무릎 꿇거라. 왜 아주 목소리까지 들리는 거야? 시끄러운데 좀 꺼주면 안 돼? 용하구나, 네 놈들.
껐어.
고마워, 마비카.
Come here, motherfucker. You're mine!
형제들, 가자. 실체 원수를 잡는 거야.
이거
이 승리를 밀어붙일 거야. 불의 신문의 힘을 마음껏 힘내 쓰자.
이쪽이야, 카츠나. 위로 보내줄게. 그 편이 더 빨라.
우와! 흐르는 영혼길만큼 짜릿해. 내 차례다. 나라 쌩쌩이.
사람들을 다 구한 것 같으니 할머니 먼저 가 있어. 난 잠깐 할 게 있어서. 다음 작전에 지장을 주진 않을게.
물론 지금 야채나 꿀벌레 신경 쓸 때야. 위험하다고.
대장, 돌아오셨군요.
성화는 정말 따뜻하군. 마물을 몇십 마리는 더 잡을 수 있겠어. 잘 들어. 이 전투에 더 이상의 희생자는 나오지 않는다. 전원 돌격!
메아리아 쪽 마물은 전부 소탕.
시면 녀석은 내 샘물 목적도 한 방에 해결 완료. 연기 주인도 이제 안전해. 꽃깃회를 도러 갈까?
그쪽 상황이 심각해 보였어. 이미 가는 중이야.
그럴 필요 없어. 다 처리.
벌써? 또 방금?
함신 해줄 대상이 필요했거든. 내가 지금
그렇구나. 얀상, 비옥한 도적은 어떡하지? 경기장에서 멀리 떨어져 있잖아. 아, 걱정 마. 방금 바르사랑 연락했는데
슬슬 다 끝난 것 같네. 시면도
숫자로 밀어붙일 줄밖에 모르는 놈들.
잠깐만. 시면이 나무를 직결시켜 파논 씨가 관건이라는 걸 깨닫고 성화를 파괴하려는 것 같아.
그렇게 될 순 없지. 친구들, 경기장으로
치면 중 녀석이 새로 떨어졌어. 전부 경기장 주변이니까. 참, 문을 지킬 사람도 필요한데.
좋았어.
Let me.
이번이 진짜 마지막 찬스야.
Yes! Hold on. 2347-ish. Yes! I want to name this one like Last Stand or something. And that's absolutely being the fucking thumbnail. You can absolutely count on that fact.
똑바로 서야 할 걸.
I will remember.
이것이 바로 지혜.
For Netlin, and that's why I'm gonna do one thing I haven't done yet. I always keep one ready. Max power, baby. Where is my blasters?
올림플 고리. 이따가 조금 아플 거야. 우리 집에 놀러 와.
So hard. It broke the fake sky! Holy fuck! No way! She punched a hole through the fake sky! What? We just saw the light realm! No fucking way! For that split second in time, we could see the light realm. Holy shit! Oh my god! And we managed to win after all that.
이겼어! 우리가 이겼다고!
Whew. Insane. Holy shit. Not to mention there were technically 0 casualties because she could just bring them back to life too with the Ode of Resurrection. Oh my, sorry, can't let you draw my world right now. Holy fuck. We gather here to celebrate a glorious victory. A victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished. We emerged victorious from another crisis to declare our beloved Natlan is saved. I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
그런 거였군요. 잠시만요. 브레시님의 말씀은 혼자
The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy, but I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will return victorious for all of us.
어쩐지 제일 중요한 순간
Look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have enough good enough enormous victory. Tonight we should celebrate to our heart's content.
그렇네요. 이제 생명의 위협이 없으니
We should
평소의
basically
일상으로
go back to normal, right?
좋지.
It's good enough for me. It beats having monsters everywhere. Time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now let us remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation. Once the last dregs of the abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the name of any who we lost, but no hero of Natlan should be forgotten. 7 more times for the phone. Oh, but some people did actually die. There's one more person I must thank for this extraordinary support. And this is the captain. Speaking of personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory. Everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead with renewed vigor. Holy shit. That was the best part of any story quest I've ever played in any game. Holy shit. I don't think anything could top that. Oh my god. Victory heralded Natlan's path. I'm astounded at how that went. Oh my god. It didn't feel like we rushed through it either. It felt right. One lucky devil. I don't know how the hell we're still alive. I'm in a zero tolerance mood right now. Stop being so flippant. Unless you want to get punched in the face. What's it with you, Hal? Why are you so incapable of being nice? This is rich. One measly victory and it's all gone to your head. You Jesus Christ.
보상으로 포도 한
Credit where
송이
credit's due. There's a bunch of grapes for your trouble.
날 앵무새 취급하지 마.
How the signs of Kennedy and the collective plenty?
전달꾼은 사상자가
Messengers are the
가장
worst
많이
affected.
나오고
I expect there'll be
그래서
delays on
한동안
all
나타의
deliveries in
편집에서는
Atlant for some
지연돼.
time.
그래도 다행히
Although fortunately, a lot of people
건축
they
협력을 사람이
have
많아서
said they're willing to help out
상황이 좀
part-time.
나아질 것 같아.
That should alleviate the situation.
터전은
Collective Plenty was the furthest from the abyssal edge entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. From what I hear, they got off relatively unscathed.
차스카가 조금만 더 늦었으면
But it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there what she did.
다행이다.
That's good to hear.
그나저나 이 포도 맛이
These are pretty
괜찮은데?
tasty. Oh, serve it. one more bunch of grapes post taste.
앵무새야.
Okay, Polly. Oh, I love messing with Al. Yeah, the people I have to talk to is now the Kachina group over here, and the captain, of course.
정말 훌륭했어.
You did a great job, Kachina. You're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage gave you a real boost. I just figured I should do my part, you know.
부모님도 엄청
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the world's your oyster now.
칭찬머리 쪽 야영지
What are things to the people of Spring Space?
사상자가 있긴
There's some
하지만
casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding pretty soon.
메아리 아이도
Same situation for the Children of Echoes. Yep, a lot of the places the Children of Echoes got absolutely slammed. Like, I mean, they were actually, like, demolished areas.
그래도 역시
Just that some people couldn't be saved by the Art of Resurrection. I think I'm gonna hold a candlelight vigil for them when I get home.
나도
It's a great idea.
이 희생이
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a new age for now, an age of unprecedented peace. I have a feeling that she is actually going to bring us into the abyss with her, because unlike everyone else, we're completely immune to the abyss. Hey, Capitano, how are you doing? I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I am told you've proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the prince. The similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me you wanted to win. I hope you will see him soon. Thank you. How are the Masters of the Nightwing doing?
시틀라리 할머니가 남아있어.
Granny Sitlali's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I think we should be fine.
그렇지만 처리할 문제가 많아.
I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks. I should probably head back so I can pitch in. Do you need support from the Fatui? Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I expect that they would find your comrades' presence a little distressing.
언제든
They often look like a bunch of intimidating thugs. Also, my tribe, excessive use of so much energy is bad for your eyesight.
그게 걱정돼.
Huh. Cool. And the last person to talk to, of course, is Mavuika.
아, 왔구나.
Wait, where's Chaska, though?
왜 이렇게 기운이 없어?
그럴지도 모르겠네.
Because when I was up there in the sky, I could see all of Natlan stretching all below me. People everywhere, giving everything they had for a chance of victory.
좀더 빨랐으면
If only I had been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have. And Kuchi, maybe she'd still.
미안해.
Sorry, but now's the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
컵이죠?
At least it's over now. That's something. True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go.
그 마지막 단계는
Namely, my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
아까 한 주먹에 그 나쁜 놈을
So did the sky with one almighty punch.
아, 그건
Divine
신자가
throne
내
unleashing my
모든
full
잠재력을
potential, and it was only
끌어내서
temporary.
일시적
I can't wield that power for any length of
그걸
time. My
계속
body wouldn't be able to
유지하면
handle it.
그리고
Likewise, the unpleasant power of the older restoration was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name bearers only. Nightborn wars are over for this foreseeable future? Correct. We dealt with the Abyss with a critical blow. As for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions.
난 사람들이
I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace, or rather, assuming all goes to plan, eternal peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in the other nations too, and fought many powerful foes. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
그거 알아?
No, it's that mindset that distinguishes the heroes in every story. They're the natural protagonists. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with the extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss. Please, please give me the pyro. Please give me Pyro. I don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous and you have to have the rest of your journey to consider. I'm Shrewsbury. Sleep well in the biggest chamber. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then I hope to hear your verdict. Can I please get Pyro now? I so badly want to see the Pyro Traveler and what they do. But that's not something we have yet. I was locked in on battle this past, like, probably almost an hour. I've been entirely locked in on battle, and now I have to get unused to that again. And of course all the people are gone. It's back to normal. Oh, see, Lolly's here.
여행자
Fine, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
시틀라리? 여긴 어쩐 일이야? 너한테 꼭 알려줘야
So, I have something really important to tell you. Because your concerns about Mavika's death.
진짜?
Still has to die.
죽음의 집정관의
Atlantis must pay the price for Mavika's use of the ruler of death's power. That price is death, and only Mavika's death can clear the debt. I had thought about that the ruler of death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely, but even now that the war's over and the threat is gone, looks like that death is set in stone. I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but I can't do it alone. I'll see what I can do. But I doubt I can do anything.
넌 특수한 존재야. 이런 규칙에 대항할 가능성이 가장 높은 참. 이 일은 마비카한테는 비밀이야.
Don't breathe a word of this to Mavika.
사용한 대가는 마비카도
When she finds out that anyone else knows, it could ruin our chances to help. And that was the last major item on my to-do list. But since I've come this way, I think it's time to have a well-earned drink. Go easy though, yeah? Don't worry, I said a drink. That just means just one. It's always just one. It'll never be just one. Alright, you're the munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyrocon, so why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm aware of, I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right from here.
몇십 미터는 떨어져 있는데 무슨 농담을? 뭐 진짜로 맞췄네? 제법이잖아 나무살이 꼬마 아가씨. 나중에 정말 불의 신이 될지도 모르겠어.
I guess that's her father, or at least a representation of maybe, or just someone she wants to ask. What is? Oh, she was part of the. Oh my God. I'm actually walking around as her. This feels weird because this is a thing I'll be able to do eventually. The first one of us to get an ancient name. Not just any ancient name, but Malibo. So I figure Magino.
야, 진 건 진 거지. 그냥 인정 좀 해라. 자꾸 그러면
나도 고대 이름을 얻을 거야. 너
그래. 근데 우리 나무사리에서 말리포보 아니면 뭐 키온고지라도 얻게?
Kyongozi. A fuel named Fate. I can believe I beat you in a wrestling match for once.
며칠 후면 정식으로 불의 신이 되는 거지? 그럼 다음부터 이렇게 불의 신님 시간 나실 때 레슬링 한 판 예약할 수 있을까? 불의 신이 되면 성화에 담긴 지식을 물려받고 성격도 약간 변한다는데. 앞으로 평생 나한테 레슬 무슨 말 같지도 않은 소리. 아, 괜한 걱정이었네. 신이 몇 자? 다시 덤벼.
I'm not gonna actually speak through in this anymore. Unless something weird happens.
지륵 같은 밤 뒤에 새벽이 오는 법. 우리는 홀로 싸우지 않는다.
나타를 위하여. 저기 봐, 날이 밝았어. 드디어 날이 밝았다고.
우리는 올바른 길로 가고 있어. 불의 신님이 우리를 인도해 주실 거야.
패자는 천장에 채가 되고
Victor shall burn bright,
승자는
while the
다시
losers
타오를지어다.
must turn the ash.
내가 할 일은 마쳤어.
I have done what is required of
규칙이
me.
밤의 신의 나라에
The rules are now
새겨졌으니
written into the
너희가
Night
시면에
Kingdom,
맞서는데
and this will
도움이
help
될
you
거야.
to understand or to stand against the abyss.
아직 부족해.
It is still not enough.
그건 인간에게
All this can do
용기를
is
주는
give my
거야.
people courage.
진정한
It will
재앙에
not see us
맞서는
through a
게
true
역부족해.
catastrophe.
파괴된 세계의
If you are to make the Natlanese
사람이
alone
홀로
bear the
짊어지게
consequences of a broken
더
world,
성의를 보여.
you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
넌 내가 본
You are the
중에
greediest human I have ever met,
가장 욕심 많고 교섭에
and the fiercest
능한
negotiator.
내 힘까지
No other would
탐내다니.
seriously ask to borrow my power.
내가 대표하는 것은
My domain is death,
죽음에게서
and its
힘을
power
얻으면
comes at a great price.
그
The question
대가를
is,
감당할 수
are you
있겠어?
prepared to pay?
난 힘이 필요해.
I need that power.
그리고 이
Only a
힘을
hero can
짊어질
truly
수
wield
있는
it,
영웅이라면
and heroes are not afraid of
죽음도
dying.
두려워할 리 없.
무릇 생명이라면
No, a
죽음을
fear of death is
두려워하게
ingrained in
되었어.
all living
이
things.
힘을 짊어진
As the wielder of
자가
this power
죽음으로
cannot conquer their
위축되면
fear,
무수한
countless innocent
일반인의
lives will be
죽음이
claimed
그
in their
대가를
stead,
대신하게
for
될
only
거야.
then can the price be paid.
그게
Those are the
규칙이니까.
rules.
지면에 굴복하지
Mine is a
않는
nation that will not
나라는
yield
이
to the
규칙에
abyss.
굴복할
It
리가
will
없어.
certainly not yield to your rules.
문화가
As their
전승되고
culture and
신앙이
civilization is transmitted to the generations,
나조차 상상할
and
수
their
없는
faith
경지에
grows, the people will go
올라설
from strength to strength, and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
그래, 널
Very
도울게.
well, I shall
하지만
agree to
난
help you,
그림자일 뿐이라.
but
네
I am merely a
생각만큼
shade,
자유롭게
and I do not
움직이지
have as
못해.
much freedom to do as I please as you might think.
그럼 어떻게 할 생각이지?
Then what do you propose?
비밀 지켜줘.
Keep this a secret.
누가 추궁하면
If I am
난
questioned
그와의
about it, I will
스발랑키에게
deny
힘을
all involvement and
도둑맞았을
claim
나와는
the
아무
treacherous
상관없는 일이라고
Sribalanka
주장할 거야.
stole my power.
좋아. 네
That will not
협조에
be a problem.
감사하지.
Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
들어와. 전에도 말했다시피 너희를
I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the abyss. First, any progress on the ancient name?
밤의 신이 도움의 손길을
Nothing.
내밀 줄이야.
Like mentioned me, I'm very grateful to her.
근데 있잖아. 이 고대 이름은 저번 전쟁에서 쓰려고 필요했던 거 아니야?
She's me to join her in the
맞아.
final battle.
시면이 자리
This is
잡은
true to the depths of the
밤의
Night
신의 나라의
Kingdom, a place that has long since been
이미
corrupted by
시면의
abyssal
힘을
energy.
그걸 완전히 해결하고
If we don't finish them
진리를
off and
복원하지
restore the ley
않으면
lines, the threat they pose to Nowland will remain.
어제
The
같은
battle we
큰
fought
전쟁이
yesterday
다시
may
일어날
be-
수도 있지.
We may one day have to fight again.
이건 원래 나타 사람들이
This is the fate
당연하게
Natlan has always been
받아들이는
resigned to.
운명이었어.
For thousands
우린
of years,
십창년을
we have
치르게
struggled on the
견뎌서
brink of a looming
발버둥
darkness
쳤지만
and never
단 한
known
번도
true peace.
하지만 이번에는
But this time,
내 손으로
I want to break the
그
cycle
생명을 깨고
and free us
싶어.
from this fate for good.
성화의 힘으로
With the
스스로를
sacred
지킬 수
flame,
있는
I can
나를
protect myself from the
제외하면
abyss of
그곳의
corruption.
영향을 감당할 수
But
있는
beyond that,
나뿐이야.
you are the only other person who can resist it.
고대 이름이 완성되지
If your ancient name
못하면
can't be
나
forged, I will
혼자
go
가도 돼.
alone. But if it can, I'd really love your
고대
help.
이름이 완성됐다면
Is the Oda Resurrection
네
working
도움을
again?
완전히
Not
고쳐줬다고
completely.
말하긴
After all,
어려워.
the Night Kingdom is
신현의
still
장치
plagued by
문제는
abyssal
아직
corruption.
다만
But when I
신조의
used the
힘을
power of the
사용한
divine
뒤
throne, it
밤의
dispelled a
신의
lot of
나라에
that
쌓인
corruption.
신의 힘이
Plus, your
많이
ancient
사라졌어.
name is a special case,
게다가
so
네
the Lord of
고대
the
이름이
Night will take
특별하니까
special care of
밤의
you.
신이 즉 환원 씨가
In
완전히
short,
고쳐지지
the Oda
않았다고
Resurrection
해도
still has a number of
너에겐 무리 없이
limitations,
발동할
but I
거라는
can
거지.
promise that it will still work reliably on you. Good, then I will join you in battle.
내 얘기는 없는 것 같은데.
You'll need to stay behind.
나무라니
심해는 교활해.
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two would go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible position.
별로 걱정할 일 아니라고 생각했는데 나 없어도 정말 괜찮아?
I'll be a complete mess, I'm sure, but only for a short time.
알겠어. 조금만 더 생각해 볼래.
이해해줘서 정말 고맙. 나타의 모두가 이 결전의 중요성을 아는 만큼 넌 아주 오래도록 시간이 끝나는 순간까지 더 물어보고 싶은 게 있으면 얼마든지 물어봐.
But the aftermath of the war.
재건 작업이 이미 시작됐어.
The work of rebuilding is underway, and people are flocking in to join the effort.
금방 사그라들 거야.
With everyone rallying together, I'm sure it won't be long before there's no trace left of the damage done by this war.
반면
The healing process, on the other hand, there's a bigger obstacle to overcome. Many are grieving, and there's simply no replacing the ones we lost.
하지만 태양이 다시 떠오르듯
As the sun rises once more, and we rediscover the ability to believe in the future, we must never forget their sacrifice.
더 물어보고 싶은 게
As I've said, if you have any other questions, false sky and the strange fragments.
거짓된 하늘이라.
I've heard this question before, but I think that was the first proof of its
그
existence.
증거 하늘 뒤에 숨겨진
I think there is a
적이
lot of
있지만
investigation to be
또왜
done to
숨겨져
understand
있는가?
what the fragments behind the sky are,
많아 보여.
and why they were hidden in the first place.
다만 모험가 길드에서 들었는데
However, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments have been observed in any other nation. My guess is that the Heavenly Principal wants to keep them a secret. I just hope they don't cause me any trouble over it.
이 정도는 괜찮을 거야.
We did something much crazier back in Fontaine, and we're still here. Yeah, because what we did was we temporarily broke the firmament. Should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine, and we're still here. You know, anyway, the line I'm going with for the masses is astronomically anomaly. And I don't expect much of a backlash. Astronomical anomaly. You know, we can look into it at our own pace. That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. All the work of the ancient name engravers 500 years ago, who made some special modifications to their names. Their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago, and will have been reborn in Natland since, albeit in a different form. For all we know, they may have already lived many new lives by now. And so, even though we will never meet again, they will always be by our side, in one way or another. I think that gives another layer of meaning to the phrase, no one fights alone. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. We have a temporary alliance, but I can tell that saving Natland is not only his only goal.
나타를 구하는 걸 왜 그렇게 중요하게
Supporting him in the
여겼는지
first place.
이해가 안
Plus, he's
되지만
so good that he wants to avoid another Conrad. Somehow, Paimon doubts it's that simple. I wouldn't worry too much, based on all the interactions we've had with him and knowing more about his background. I have a lot of respect for him. I don't think he has any ill intentions. Just focus on the final battle. I don't think most of the Harbingers don't feel like they really have any real bad intentions. Of the ones that are still there, Child just kind of wants to fight. Arlecchino is just kind of doing her own thing with the. She wants to keep all the people in the House of the Hearth, alright, but she kind of doesn't have a choice at some point, and they'll end up doing fights and stuff with whatever the new Doctor's plan is. Doctor, I feel like is the only one I can actively say I fucking hate. Doctor is just pure evil, but of course there's the rest of the ones we don't know. There's the Rooster, Pantalone, Columbina, Pierre, did I mention Sandrone? What other ones are we missing? Because now that I know that Pierre is not on the list, I actually genuinely don't know who the last one is. But holy fuck. I'll leave the speaker's chamber, I'm still not finished. So one person we still haven't talked to yet is Chaska. Oh. The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns, and this time he is alone. The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the ruler of death, For when I know of her rules,
죽음의
she will
직전까지
demand death in
반드시
return.
대-
How do you know of this? So the ruler of death sent you on your long journey.
나타에는
Natlan
아직
still has
제우의
a final
결전이
battle to fight,
남아있고
and I too
나
have a final
역시
foe to face.
제우의 갈 곳
For
없는
the sake of those
수많은
countless
영혼을
lost
위해
souls, and for the hope
나타의
of Natlan's
희망을
future,
위해
I need your
너의
help.
협조가 필요하다.
Whoa. This the candle, right? Oh my god! That was one hell of a quest. Extremely long, too. And I got another one. First of all, I got that. Complete the rainbow destined to burn. Come on, really? Oh, and the last thing we saw was from in here. This is the candle, right? Record penned by all. May the Wyob grant you peace, and may songs be sung of your life's journey. It follows a list of names of the deceased, dense as a forest, written by those who mourn them. You see many a familiar name on it. Waita, Vichama, Bats, Tililua, Krichi, Nza. Vichama died? We give thanks for the gift of your life and ours, and we look forward to meeting you again one day in a world of wonder and beauty. Fuck! Dude. All of that just to end. Oh, now I've gotta wait like... Oh, fuck, I've gotta wait like 2 months for the next one. God damn it. Fuck you, Hoyo. Oh my god. You haven't actually looked at any of these yet? I kind of want to just hear how some of these characters sound. So, Sitlali I want to hear.
The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore.
Dude, that's how Sitlali sounds. Who else am I missing, voice-wise? I don't think I'm actually missing anyone. Actually, no, I'm missing one. I'm missing Oraron.
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
That's roughly how he sounds. Me. Dr. Salonen. Wait for Silali. That's meeting Silali. No, why you, bruh? I need to speak to Auron. Why are you just resetting all the way up there?
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please help me keep this a secret.
Hmm. So, was there any... Is there any traces of it in the sky?
Running away?
No, there's no traces of it. That was crazy. Well, that's all for now. Holy fuck. And it's, what, fucking... It's 5:30 p.m. I definitely need to go have dinner. And the thing is that that means I've pretty much already done everything for this version, so I guess I just can just focus back on ZZZ and Star Rail, which I haven't even played today, which is crazy. Well then.